What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today on Planet Destiny. Today is Friday, which means this guy is back. Xur is here today, and you can find him over in the tower this week. He's in the hangar in the far right side of the map. Cool, so let's have a look and see what goodies he's got in store for us this week. Haha, all right, this thing's back. Nice. All right, we'll start off here as we always do. So this contains a new exotic if you have any remaining to be collected. Otherwise, it contains a random piece of exotic armor instead. So if you're still collecting these or you have any missing, be sure to pick those up from Xur. You can either use legendary shards, which is 97, or an exotic cipher, which you can get from this quest. Cool, we got Telesto then. Unplanned reprieve, so fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed void blast. It also has Harbinger's Pulse, so multi-kills with the weapon immediately reload your equipped kinetic and energy weapons from reserves. The weapon that breaks the game more often than not. It's like Pocket Infinity, but for Destiny 2. But yeah, it's actually surprisingly strong in pretty much most activities, whether that be Crucible or normal PvE content. So if you haven't got this, I'll be very surprised. But if you are missing it, it's definitely worth adding to that collection. Lucky Pants for your Hunter Sim. We've got the Void Affinity, which you can change, as we know. A nice 66 stat. It's not an ideal distribution, though. We've got illegally modded holster as the armor's perk. So precision hits load one round to the chamber of stowed hand cannons, and hand cannons ready faster and are more accurate immediately after swapping to them. So yeah, a very popular one for Crucible, introduced back in the Red War campaign. Not an ideal stat distribution, but a 66 stat roll is a very high stat roll nevertheless. Axiom War Rigs then for you Titans. We've got the Arc Affinity, a 65 stat. So again, another high stat this week. Not an ideal distribution there. We've got Auto Loading Link for the armor's perk, so steadily reloads a portion of your equipped auto rifle or machine gun's magazine from reserves. A very, very strong exotic. Not sure why it's not loading, probably because I'm on a hunter. Definitely goes perfectly well with things like Sweet Business and Xenophage. So if you'd like to do almost infinite amounts of damage to your targets, then definitely worth picking this up if you haven't got a good stat roll already. And it finally loads. Sweet. And last but no means least, we've got the Claws of Marankara for you Warlocks. Got the Arc Affinity, a 64 stat. So not the highest of the week, but a nice aggressive stat distribution for your Warlocks. Mobility, recovery, and strength. The Whispers, so you gain an additional melee charge. This was once really good. I actually think it still is. No ornaments, sadly, but having that additional melee charge can be clutch, especially inside the Crucible. So pretty good roll. I'm going to have to say I'm probably going to have to pick up all three of these because they are GM worthy in terms of their high stat rolls. So if you haven't been able to get into GMs and you want some high stat exotics at least, then these three aren't too bad this week. So there we go. That's a quick look at Xur. We've got a full party going on with our friends here over in the tower. I'll be back shortly on my own personal channel with a full Trials breakdown, so keep those peepers peeled for that. If you have enjoyed this video though, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below. And remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. I'm going to jump back into the game as always, guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.